Our next guest is the author of Getting Groomed, the ultimate wedding planner for gay grooms.
Here to reveal some new summer wedding trends for grooms and brides, wedding expert Jason Mitchell. Welcome to Arise 360.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here and to see you guys.
So you're married, and it is true
I am
you
married.
and your husband booked your wedding venue a few hours before the bill that passed same-sex marriage rights in New York.
Yes, definitely. We wanted to be the first to get there.
Wow,
So
how'd you pull that off?
Yeah.
Well, you know, wedding planners, we have our secrets and our tricks. At all times, rolled up our sleeves.
All right, so let's talk about some hot trends for the season. What are we seeing out there?
Definitely. We're seeing, you know, a way for couples to really make things personal besides just in areas of decor and design. And that's what's really interesting about it. One of the things that we're seeing a lot of, and it's just going to continue to grow, is couples opting not to have a ceremony or to have a private ceremony, either just in their home or just go to City Hall and then just have a party.
Now, is that a cost affordability thing? Is it because it's cheaper to do it that way, or
it's
what?
both. It does save on money because you don't have to style either the church or the ceremony.
Right.
You don't necessarily need the entire entourage of a processional with
Right.
bouquets and everything like that.
Exactly.
But it's also about a couple using that because it's their personal taste. I've met a lot of brides and grooms who just don't feel comfortable walking down an aisle. They don't want to be seen like that. There's many girls that don't want to be in a white dress. Or their families come from different backgrounds and
true.
they can't please both. So they say, you know what, we're going to do it our way and then we're going to celebrate.
Perhaps another cost-cutting measure is the cocktail reception, sort of a standing reception versus, I find when I go to weddings, it's a long, draining day of courses and cocktail hours. And
Definitely.
So you're talking that they're doing more
cocktail receptions, cocktail-style receptions are becoming very, very popular. But contrary to popular belief, it's not necessarily a way to save money. So it's about it being a style choice for the couple because they don't want to do a sit-down dinner, they don't want a three-course thing, they don't want to do table settings, they don't want to figure out who's sitting with whom.
But they've got to have some heavy hors d'oeuvres at least.
Heavy hors d'oeuvres and food stations, but a lot of people think it's a way to save money, and it's actually not.
It's not.
It's just that if it's more your style, because you don't want to have that moment of sitting down to your, feast for a wedding, and you want to party the night away.
All right, let's talk food trucks.
Yes,
Those are
food
also
trucks.
really popular.
And I'm
apparently.
so happy about it because I love food trucks.
Now, how do we make food trucks elegant? How does that work?
Well, it's not necessarily about transforming them to make them elegant, though they can be. It's about saying for a couple, this is a way that we get to incorporate our favorite food that maybe our caterers or a venue just can't accommodate.
Got you.
And it can come in as a surprise for the guest. You know, like if you're on that sort of third hour of dancing, just when you've gotten drunk enough and you need something great to sort of soak up the liquor that's in your system, and all of a sudden,
outside.
a truck comes and they've got like mac and cheese bites or little sliders, lobster rolls, things like that are so delicious.
Well, now you've got me hungry.
idea.
Now, the other thing is that we see these flash mobs on YouTube all the time at weddings. So there's
choreography.
more than a wedding rehearsal. It seems like now you've got to rehearse for 6 weeks to get the choreography down.
Definitely, but it's so fun because I love when couples do that. And it shows a lot of care in the planning that the couple, wants to go through that. Usually there's one that's more willing than the other, depending on. But it is such a great moment for the guest to see this. And whether it's just about the couple or it's the couple and their entire wedding party, the couple and their entire family, we're seeing it as a production element that's going to a wedding, and it's fantastic.
I like the collaboration of it all,
Yeah.
too.
Me too.
You just see everyone getting involved, and it's so sweet.
Absolutely. I did a great wedding in the winter for this couple, and the groom was from an Indian background and the bride was not, and she did not want to have an Indian-style wedding. But the way that they honored his background was they served Indian-style food, and their first dance started as something that was a stylized sort of traditional bride and groom's first dance, and then turned into an enormous Bollywood production number.
Nice!
It
That's
was
awesome.
fabulous.
That is awesome.
So mashups are big, I would think.
They are big.
Between
They take coordination, but if you
couples
can pull
from
them off, they
different
are great.
So if you had to recommend how we would put a fabulous wedding together quickly in 2 seconds flat, how can we make that happen?
Hire me.
Hire you.
I love that.
There it is.
Voila.
There it is. That's the perfect answer.
The most important thing is that a couple makes conscious decisions about every choice that they make along the way and make it as personal as possible.
All right, I love it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. A pleasure.
I think
Wedding
it's going to be
bells are
10
ringing.
years.
Ooh, are they?
Ringing for you? We got to have something to talk
Well,
about
we'll
during
talk.
the break.
We will
All right.
talk,
Well,
yes.
while you all talk, we're going to go to break, and we'll be right back. You're watching Arise Entertainment 360. Wedding bells are ringing.
Yes.
Thank you.